Mm. All right, shalom. It's Nolam Eddie back with another video. What's going on, guys? We are live today. Shout out to everybody who is actually on here with me. I feel like my lives have been limited, man. I haven't been going live all too often, but we're here now, right? Shout out to everybody, man. Hope you guys have been having a good year. We are 4 months into this year. We are in Q2 now. Aphrodisiac Villa and Spa, what up? MU, what up? Shout out to everybody who's in here, man. If you're in here, let me know you're in here. Type something in the chat, all right? Yeah, 3 people in here, 2 likes. Appreciate that, guys. Everybody come in and smash the like button, I hear a lot of you guys say, hey, man, I hate when you say smash the like button, things like that, but it's just a part of the game, it's a part of the YouTube, part of the job of being a YouTuber, right? But yeah, today we're going to have a pretty good live stream, pretty interesting live stream. Just talk about a quick topic here. My biggest regret moving to Africa. Do I regret moving to Africa? Why do I regret moving to Africa? And things of that nature. So yeah, we'll get started into this topic probably around 10 minutes in. So yeah, for everybody who's in here, man, let me know, what you guys got going on. I feel like I haven't talked to Aphrodisiac Villas and Spa for a little minute. I ain't talked to MU in a minute. So yeah, what do you guys have going on recently, guys? Some of you guys may have just jumped in and are watching the ads, so you don't even hear what I'm saying right now. Some of you guys may be catching this on a replay. So if you are catching this on a replay, drop in the comment section, maybe what you guys have been up to, what's the update with you guys, things of that nature. I'll be heading to Ghana in June. Okay, awesome. And what made you choose Ghana? What made you choose Ghana out of all the other countries you could have chosen? And are you going to Ghana for just a vacation, or are you going to relocate? Working on my location for my villas and finalizing my land in Ghana and learning from your journey. Okay, awesome. Appreciate that, Aphrodisiac. Somebody said, MU said traveling through SoCal. Okay. What you got going on? Traveling through SoCal, trying to get some food, or you just sightseeing? I have lived there before and I have family there. Okay, got you. Going to stay. Okay, so you want to move there. Oh, you're doing a little moving to Ghana. Okay, a lot of people going to Ghana. Shout out to Ghana and everything they got going on over in that area. I relocated 5 to 8 year time frame. Okay, awesome. Even though I live in SoCal, well, yeah, going to SoCal is crazy with all the traffic and things like that. It's not something that I miss. Sometimes I get into a little bumper to bumper traffic out here too, but it's not only like one street, and it's not for a long duration. Everybody go ahead and smash the like button. I really want to get up to 10 likes from today's live stream. So let's get 6 more of you guys to go ahead and smash the like button, okay? If you are happen to be watching this on a replay, you know what I mean? Definitely still leave a comment on the live stream. Well, it's going to be a video at that point, but leave a comment and also share it out. Share it on your Facebook, share it on your Twitter as well. We're looking to get to 25,000 subscribers. So if you guys like my channel, you guys are going to be very happy because I'm going to be posting a lot of content, whole lot of content. If you guys don't like my channel, you guys don't like me, you guys are going to be very unhappy because I'm going to be posting a whole lot of content. So yeah, I was planning to relocate to TZ, but you can't buy land there. Yeah, TZ is not the move for long-term stays. I go to LA and San Diego mostly. I just have fun out in those cities. Yeah, San Diego has a lot of food spots, and LA just has a lot of homeless. Would you move to another country? Yeah, I'm always looking to move to different countries, different locations, and things like that. Definitely always looking to move to different countries, different locations. But beyond that point, we're around 4 minutes in, so everybody for coming in, thank you guys, and keep on smashing like and things like that. But I watched a video. Speaking of Ghana, I watched a video from a girl named Natural, or not a girl, but a channel named Natural Ghana Girl. I think that's her channel's name, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. Natural Ghana. Oh yeah, Natural Ghana Girl is her name, and she just had a video today talking about I'm not sure if I can still afford to live here, living in Ghana. In which she explained that, hey, prices are really going up in Ghana, and it's getting very expensive, even for her as a foreigner. And she was saying she was knowing quite a few people who actually had to go ahead and who were living in Ghana who had to return to wherever they had came from. You know what I mean? Most of the time to earn and save up more money and things like that, because it is getting pricey out there for her and for other people as well. And so one of the things that I did want to let people know is we got some new products coming out from, of course, AfricaMadeEasy.com. I'm writing a new book, which is available for pre-order at this moment in time. It's called Why Everything You Know About Money Is a Lie. And so, yeah, that book is coming out right now. It's available for pre-order. I'm going to start the writing process soon. You can get it now for $4 USD. I suggest if you want it, you should get into it now. It's $4. You really can't beat it. And I'm in the process of writing it. So when it's finished writing, you'll be able to, you'll be able to get access to it for that discounted price. I'll probably raise the price. My other book right now is for $19.99. So I'll probably end up raising the price to around $10 once the book fully launches, and then raising it up little by little over time. So if you guys want to get a copy of that book, I suggest you go ahead and get into it. I'm going to basically break down and explain my rules of money, and the link to it is actually pinned up to the top of the description right now, but I'll throw it into the chat one more time. But I'm going to be basically breaking down my rules of money, how I view money, and how I kind of put myself in a position to make sure my money is making me money. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people are going to be struggling. A lot of people are struggling right now in Africa and in the States because of inflation, with the US dollar basically becoming less value. People are struggling a lot. And it's pretty crazy because at this moment in time, there's more USD in circulation than there has ever been in any point in American history. Yet people are actually struggling more financially now than they were before. And so that goes to show you that, if you are working in a 9-to-5 job, cost of living is increasing, yet your wages are not. And therefore you have to get extracurricular, as I call it, or you have to work yourself outside of the matrix to be able to continue to you have to get income outside of the matrix just to continue to live the life you're used to living. And so, yeah, I recommend you guys go ahead and pre-order the book now. Like I said, the full book will probably be available sometime in June, and a link to get it is pinned up to the top of the chat, but it's also just dropped it in. But it's $4 right now. You can get the pre-order. Once the actual book does drop, you guys will of course get access to it and things of that nature. So I recommend go ahead and checking it out. Yes, it's getting costly to live there. That was a part of the reason I left the first time. Yeah. This time I'm more prepared. Okay. I was just anyone planning to go to Ghana or any other country in Africa, get a work from home job so that you can travel with to keep your income steady. Yep. I'll be in Ghana in December. Shout out to Ghana. All right. Yeah, definitely. So with the work from home job, everybody come in and smash the like button. Come in and smash the like button, guys. I really appreciate that. The more you guys smash the like, the more YouTube knows you're enjoying the content, and the more YouTube shares it out to more people. I'm really on the road to 25,000 subscribers. So the more you guys smash the like, the more you guys can help me to reach that goal. And I want to continue to spread the message. So when it comes to work from home jobs, you do have to be mindful of that. I know a lot of people who've done that. And sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, because sometimes the company will actually realize that you're outside of America and they will shut you down while being over on a continent. And so you do have to make sure that even if you have a work from home job, that you still have a good amount of savings, but even more than that you have another stream of income that you can kind of fall back on that will work. You know what I mean? Preferably try to do work from home companies that work while in Africa. And the only way to know that is to kind of ask people who are on the continent, hey, do you know anybody who's done this or anybody who's done that? Because I've seen a lot of people, take L's coming here with the work from home jobs and then not actually panning out. So be mindful of that, guys. Say said, build Airbnbs to make cash on USD. I've been gone in December. I plan on doing something similar. Okay, awesome. So everybody looking to do the Airbnb business. I'm renting my place. So I don't know that one. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm renting my place. So but if you're just not hopping onto the live stream, man, we're going to be talking about my biggest regret. All right. and I was letting everybody know that we now have a new book that is being released right now. It's available for pre-order. It's called Why Everything You Know About Money Is Wrong. I might, everything is kind of in the works right now, but it's available for pre-order. So essentially, you're able to go ahead and lock in your copy before it goes up to its full price. Right now, I'm letting anybody who wants to pre-order it get it for $4 because the book is not finished yet. I'm just in the process of starting to plan it out, writing right now. And so while I'm in the process of planning it and writing it, anybody who wants to get into it can get it right now. And when the book fully comes out, you get access to the actual book. But the book will probably, when it's out, be somewhere around a $9.99 to $12.99 mark. But you can actually get access to it now for $4 with the pre-order pricing. I'm renting my place, so I save a lot of money to buy a place in Ghana. Okay, got you. Dan, you were getting moving to Africa. Shout out to Maddie King for the comments. So we've been live now for around 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and jump into the topic. All right. So my regrets, or my biggest regret, moving to Africa. So do I regret moving to Africa, or what is my biggest regret in moving to Africa? Right. And why does it matter? Right. Why does it even matter? So this is just something that I've seen happen, not only to myself, but to a lot of other people, is complacency. Moving to Africa is such a big goal. Like, you can see people on here talking about, like, I plan on moving here for in the next 5 to 8 years. Other people saying, like, I went there and I took a little bit of a financial L, went back and had to get some more money, and then I'm coming back a little bit better this time around. Moving to Africa is such a big goal in the minds of most people. And so what happens is, when you have such a big goal and you actually achieve it, you kind of get into a state of like, right? Like, what's next? Like, I achieved this, and a lot of times it's easier than we thought it would be. It's like, I achieved this, now what do I do, right? And so I kind of found myself, thanks for everybody for being in this live stream, but I would like for you guys to actually smash the like button on the content. Smash the like button lets YouTube know you're enjoying the content, and thus it shared out to more people, all right? We're, of course, on the road to 25,000 subscribers, so if you want to help me to reach that goal, I would appreciate you guys smashing a like, and also just dropping something in the chat right now to keep the engagement up. You know what I mean? Drop what country you're in, what country you are in, what country you plan to be in, what you ate for dinner. Just drop something in the chat right now to keep the engagement up. All right, appreciate that, guys. And so, what up, Eddie? Do you work in Africa? I do everything online. You know what I mean? I do everything online. And so, nothing physical. People can't get physical jobs in Egypt. It's a lot easier than it is in a lot of other countries. But once I got put on, what they call it, put on suspension in my security job when I was in the States, I forgot about working 9-to-5 jobs, but yeah, so it's such a big goal for so many people. And once you kind of achieve a big goal, you kind of just like, I put so much energy, so much time, so much effort into this goal, and now I've achieved it. What do I do now? Right? And so most people kind of just get into a state where they just kind of live life. They just kind of exist. They kind of just start going into autopilot because they don't have a mission in which to pursue. And so that's kind of how I was during my time in Tanzania. It was such a big goal for me to finally be on the continent, be out of America, that I kind of just was like, just existing for the most part. I didn't have a big mission. I didn't have a big goal until I was on my verge of leaving, Tanzania. And I made a video, I think on my 22nd birthday, talking about, kind of some goals that I was going to set for myself in order to kind of have something to achieve or have something to pursue. And so my biggest regret, I would say, with moving to Africa is not the moving to Africa itself, but my biggest regret is, as I started getting closer, as the goal started to become more real, I should have set a bigger goal, right? I would have liked to have set my sights a little bit higher. I feel like I set my sights a little bit too small. So I would have preferred to have said, okay, I want to move to Africa and ... I want to move to Africa and buy an apartment complex. I want to move to Africa and, start an orphanage. I want to move to Africa and do X, Y, and Z. Because that would have made it to, once I actually got to the continent, I would have had another thing to pursue, which would have kind of kept me hungry, kept me motivated. Because once I kind of set those goals, with my time being here in Egypt, I've substantially increased my financial position just because I had a goal. Okay, I'm gonna provide income opportunities for other people, and in the process of doing that, I've substantially increased the amount of income that I've earned as well. So I would have just set a bigger goal. You know what I mean? That's my biggest regret. And I notice this happens to a lot of people as well. Let me say, smash the like button. Yes. Everybody smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Let's try to get up to 30 likes on this live, guys. 30 likes on this live. Let's get 10 more of you guys to smash the like. All right. So if you're watching this and you haven't hit the like button, just go ahead and do it. Yeah, just go ahead and do it, guys. You guys can go ahead and make that happen. Likewise, I have a book. I'm releasing a new book, guys. It's called Why Everything You Know About Money Is a Lie. Right now, it is available for pre-order. I'm letting people get the pre-order price for only $4 USD. You pretty much can't go wrong with it. I suggest that you guys go ahead and pick up a copy of it. I just dropped the link into the chat right now. The book is not finished, so if you purchase it right now, you're not really getting anything except for basically a reservation, right? You're reserving your copy of the book so that when it's out and I raise it to the full price, you don't have to pay the full price. You're able to get into it for just $4. And in this book, we're going to cover we're going to cover my mentality about finances and my mentality about money. I could sit here and give you guys the game plan and different things like that. However, it's pretty simple. 2021 is going to move to the continent. Been here now for over a year. Pretty much going to be coming up on 2 years, and financially we're still living a-okay. And so there's a certain strategy and certain mentality that strategy that I use when it comes to money, and it pretty much works. You know what I mean? And so I want to help other people as well. A lot of people come to Africa and they do fall on hard times, or they come to Africa and they didn't have a financial plan. And so this book is meant to help you guys. I'm going to teach you guys a game about how the banking system actually works. America works on a fractional reserve system, meaning for every $1 you give the bank, they can loan that $1 out 9 times. Yet they're going to give you only 0.01% interest rate, but they are loaning that same money out that you gave them 9 times at interest rate of 10%, 20%, 30%. I think one of my credit cards is 23% interest rate, and they're just loaning out the money that I gave them, right? Or loaning out the money you gave them. And so when you kind of understand the rules and regulations to how this game works, you start to understand why they try to teach you certain things, why they say save your money and teach you get a bank account. It's important to have a bank account because, of course, they're enriching themselves off of it. There's a lot of things that we have to relearn and get reprogrammed. And if you ever wonder why banks always like give you a reward, set up a direct deposit and we'll give you this, we'll give you that. It's similar to how a rapper will, especially in the old times, will sign a deal and get a chain. You know what I mean? When the record labels are making millions of dollars off these rappers, they don't even know it. They're in a slave deal. Don't even know they got a chain and a Mercedes Benz and they're happy. You know what I mean? Getting chump change and being happy with it. And so we have to learn to reprogram our minds and reprogram how we think about money, and how we use our money as well. We've been taught a mindset of scarcity, but I'm going to teach you guys in a mindset of abundance while also giving you guys the rules that the banks use to kind of keep most people poor. And so that's going to be a really awesome book. I'm in the process of planning it out and I'm going to write it out. But again, if you guys want to get access to it right now, it's $4 USD. I suggest you guys make that $4 investment into the book, because once it's finished and once it's actually out there, man, it's going to be life changing for a lot of people. And that's, at least that's the hope of it, right? And so, yeah, definitely click the link that's pinned up to the top if you want to pre-order the book, or the link I just dropped into the chat. You can click on that to pre-order the book as well. And that should be dope, all right? But we're super low on the likes, so let's get up to 25 likes as well. Write your goals and then revisit them periodically. Yes. That way you can keep yourself moving, of course. Somebody said, what's the cost of living in Africa, like getting an apartment? It all depends on the country in which you're located in. For the most part, you may get an apartment for $500-$600 in Tanzania. You might get an apartment, it all depends on what country you're in and what kind of apartment you're looking for, furnished or unfurnished. That depends a lot as well. But give me some more details and I can probably give you some more information on that. I heard it's hard to get a job as a foreigner in Africa. It's very hard to get a job as a foreigner in Africa. In sub-Saharan Africa, maybe South Africa may be easier. In the so-called more developed countries, it's probably easier for foreigners to transition. Egypt is pretty easy to get a job. I personally would say, if that's something that you wanted to do. But moving to Africa with the plan to get a job is kind of weak, in my personal opinion. But to each your own, right? No Limit Shade. I'm not No Limit Shade. Shade Vlogs is just dropped in the PayPal and the Cash App. So let me actually get something real quick. This right here is a clappers. I know a lot of you guys may be new to the channel. So this right here is a clapper. I ring these clappers whenever somebody hits a super chat, which is that money sign icon in the chat. You can click on that, buy a super chat or buy a super sticker. And I'll go ahead and ring these clappers for you or clap these clappers for you. You can also hit the PayPal or the Cash App, and I'll also go ahead and ring these clappers here for you as well. I have the phone right here. I should put my ringer on. Most of the time my ringer is not on, so I got to be having it on. But if you guys hit the PayPal or the Cash App, I'll ring these clappers. And if you guys hit the super chat, which is our money sign icon as well, I'll go ahead and clap these as well for you guys. But so back to my biggest regret. So yes, my biggest regret was I set my goal and I set my target a little bit too low. You know what I mean? It took me around 3 years to get to the continent. I kind of set out to do this around 2018. I didn't get here until February of 2021. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 4 years. Okay, so it took me around 4 years to kind of make the play. A little bit less probably because I got here in February and I got my passport in June. So I would assume it looked like 3.5 years to actually make the move to the continent. You know, but yeah, so I would have set my sights a little bit bigger, you know, because now that I'm here, it was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be, and it took me a little bit of time to kind of set a new goal that was worthy of me pursuing it and pursuing after it. And so I feel like I lost a few months of progress, you know, lost a few months of progress by not having a bigger goal or another goal to achieve after. But now that I do have a goal to achieve after, I'm making substantial progress in a much shorter period of time. So that's what I would say. So when you think about moving to the continent, I would say even set your goal a little bit higher. So maybe you're like, I want to move to Ghana, right? And that may be your goal. So you're gonna save up enough money, you're gonna get enough income, whatever it is. But you need to say, like, I want to move to Africa, and so that once you get here, you have something else that you're continuing to pursue. So it may be something like, I want to move to Africa and start up a 6-figure hair salon or whatever. I want to move to Africa and start up a nonprofit or whatever. Like, have that and that you are pursuing once you actually land here on the continent. So that way you don't kind of get to like, I made it, you know, living around. Let's go eat some chicken. Let's go eat some chapati. Like, have something else that you're continuing to pursue. I think that's kind of what makes life worth living in a lot of ways, you know, by continuously adding value to the world that is around you. So my goal right now, like I said, is I want to provide income opportunities for other people. You know what I mean? I guess the tangible portion of it is to help 1,000 people make $1,000 per month. That would mean that 1,000 people making $1,000 per month is $1 million in monthly income. So if I can help African Americans living in Africa make $1 million a month, then I think that's a substantial goal to pursue, right? It's a substantial goal to pursue. I think it kind of does motivate me and inspire me to like keep pushing on what it is that I'm doing. And so, you know, of course, we have the course, which we're helping people do that with. We have the book, which was the Ultimate Guide. No, the Israelites Guide to Tanzania, which was an Amazon bestseller, still available on Amazon. Then we had the African Americans Guide to Tanzania, which was an updated version, which is available on my site. And then now we have the book that's coming out, the book that's available for pre-order, which I'll drop the link into one more time. This book is now available for pre-order, but why everything you've been taught about money is wrong. I'm mentioning into why everything you think about money is a lie. I'm not sure, one of those two. And inside that book, which is available now for pre-order, link is pinned up to the top, and it's also just dropped into the chat. We got my guy Dom G hitting the super chat. Shout out to Dom G for the super chat. Dom, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Long time no see, man. I haven't gone live. It feels like for quite a minute. Shout out to my guy Dom. And so, you know, why everything you've been talking about money is a lie. You know, and we're going to talk about, you know, the fractional reserve system. We're going to talk about the massive inflation that's going to be coming to the United States. Of course, we're going to talk about, you know, how to give yourself a raise, how to deploy your capital in a way and in a methodology that allows you to earn more money with your money, because you're not going to make enough money in the bank. There's no bank account on earth that's going to give you enough interest to actually be worth it. Right now, inflation is said by the Fed to be 7%, but in reality, it's around 15%. So there's no bank account that's giving you 15% interest. And so you have to find out another way to go ahead and make your money flip. And so what that means by inflation rate is you need every dollar to start making you 15 cents in order for you to continue to live the same life that you're used to living. So you need to find out how to make $1 into $1.15. And you do that for every single dollar you have. You're not going to do that with a bank account. It's going to take you 8 years to earn 1% on your account in most checking accounts. So you have to go ahead and find new ways to live this type of lifestyle. And by that, you have to find new ways to make income. All right. And so that's why this book is going to be very important. You're going to get access to this book for only $4 USD if you get the pre-order pricing. All right. So, yeah, the book is available now for pre-order. Like I said, the link is pinned up to the top. But you can also purchase it by using the link that's in the chat as well. I think I just dropped it in. Did I drop it in? Let me drop it in. It's available in the chat as well. So it's available for pre-order. The full book will be available sometime around June. You know what I mean? Because right now I'm just in the process of like planning it out and writing it out, and things like that. So yeah, shout out to everybody getting a pre-order. And you know, periodically I'll like keep updating it. You know, as I kind of get the table of contents, I'll drop that out. Let everybody who get the pre-order see the table of contents and you know stuff like that as I'm building the book out. So that should be fun. That should be really fun. I'm excited to make that book for you guys. I just got the pre-order. I just pre-ordered the book. All right, appreciate it, Big King Kingston. Shout out to Big King Kingston for doing a pre-order. That's dope, bro. Yeah. Of course. You know, we have to continue to feed the streets. Sean Honeys, what up? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. Everybody who's in here, man, go ahead and smash the like button. My biggest regret was moving to Africa. And so with my biggest regret being not setting my goal and my target high enough, you know, I'm constantly now making sure that this is a lesson in life. I feel like as I get closer to achieving certain goals, I'm going to make sure to set a bigger goal, right? So that way, as I get closer to it, I'm like, okay, this is the next goal, then this is the next goal, this is the next goal. Continuously have something to pursue and continuously having something to go after for myself. You know, that's super important. I feel like you gotta have a vision as far as where you want to be in order to kind of make sure you're maintaining your path. You know, because if you don't have a goal that you're pursuing, you don't have a action plan that you're looking to do, then you kind of can just wander anywhere to the left and to the right, and you can end up wasting a lot of time. You know what I mean? So I do feel like I wasted some time, especially in the beginning of me being here in the continent, because I didn't have a set goal of what to do next. But I feel like I have a path in which I'm on now, which is awesome. I'm great. Anxious for my flight back to the continent. Wow. So I mean, like for me, the flight was always cool because I just got some really amazing sleep on the plane. But what airline are you going to be flying with, Dom? What airline are you going to be flying with? You know, me, I prefer Qatar. That's one of my favorites. And if it's not Qatar, then Turkish. You know, the only airline that I really can say that I hate with a passion is KLM. You know, I almost despise them people, you know, KLM, but Qatar. Oh, nice. Okay, Qatar. So yeah, man. So look, you're gonna just get on a plane. They're gonna give you your socks. You know, they'll give you a little sleeping mask. That they're gonna turn the lights down. Have a little ambient lighting, a little purple light, I think it was. You know, just put your little face mask on and get some sleep, and you'll be a-okay. Get some sleep, and you will be a-okay. Like I'll be post-only in those what do you call it? Not airports, in them airplanes. You should have a good flight. And the food was amazing as well. They gave me so many different options. You want this, sir? You want that? You want this? We have this option. Vegan option is, meat option is, chicken option that. So it's good. Yeah, I definitely did download a lot of YouTube videos on the way on the flights. I appreciate you too. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah. So I mean, that's pretty much it, man. That was my biggest regret. I really fly United, but I've heard great things about Qatar. Yeah. I've heard great things about Qatar as well. I did have a friend that just flew in recently, but they said their experience wasn't good with Qatar. But I don't know. It seemed like it was more so extracurricular activities more than it was the actual airline itself. And it probably would be the same issue with every airline. So I don't know, you know. But I definitely enjoyed my time on Qatar. As far as everything happening here, I heard KLM horrible. Yeah, I can't do the KLM. I can't advise anybody to do KLM with a good conscience. As far as everything that's going on here, you know, we're in Egypt, and so we are going through something called Ramadan at this moment in time. And so as a result of this Ramadan situation, places are closing at random times. You know, I guess it's random to me, but not random to the people who live here. But it's closing pretty much at random times, you know, and I guess you're doing prayers and different things like that. And so now you got to be very mindful of when you're going out and when you're ordering things, because you might pull up on the store and the store is closed, you know, and different things like that. So that's something that's going on right now. But the traffic has been a lot lighter because, well, at least during the day, because people are not going to be out and about. So, you know, it's been some really good motorcycle rides, you know, through the city because it hasn't been as crazy with the traffic. It is tourist season. The tourists are coming up in large abundances right now at this moment in time. And And so that's something that is happening with a lot of tourists being here. And I mean, it's getting warm. It's finally getting warm out here. So I'm super excited about that. We had a couple of days that were 100, 99, 89, stuff like that. So it's definitely warming up as well, which is awesome. Glad to see everybody on here, though, man. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys for a little bit of time. But yeah, shout out to everybody going to Ghana. My advice, if you are somebody looking to go to Ghana, you know what I mean, is definitely watch that video from Natural Ghana Girl. Do you still plan to visit Jordan? Yeah, I still plan to visit Jordan. We just got to get the timing right. We got to get the timing right for sure. The problem is as well, I really don't like COVID tests. So while they dropped the requirement to go there, it's not the same on the way back. And it's we'll see about Jordan as well. Definitely about to see about Jordan. And because I think it's about the right timing. What was I saying? Oh yes, for everybody looking to go to Ghana, definitely watch that video from Natural Ghana Girl. It was a really cool video. She talked about the price of even just regular butter. Went from like 5 CDs to 33 CDs or 10 CDs, 33 CDs, something crazy like that. So the price is actually going crazy over in Ghana. And that was one of the big reasons why I decided not to go to Ghana in particular was the pricing of things. I was looking at the apartment prices and they were almost bordering American style prices. And so for me, I didn't really see enough benefits in Ghana to justify the price of Ghana. And so that's kind of one of the big reasons, or it was one of the big drawbacks of why I decided not to go to Ghana. I didn't like the pricing of things. So for everybody who is going there, man, definitely be mindful of the pricing. Definitely get your income streams and make sure that you solid with those. Try, like I said, have some good connections. How that goes. Been hitting the gym a lot as well, which has been fun, which has been interesting. I finally did find some basketball shorts out here, which has been awesome. I was struggling with the basketball shorts, man. I only had the couple of pairs that I brought when I first came out to the continent. And so to finally have a store that supplies you with the shorts is amazing. They are a lot shorter, though, than I would prefer them to be, but they're not, Caucasian levels, so I can still wear them. There we go. As far as prices in Egypt as well, they have been going up a little bit. I know like milk used to be around 15 pounds, but milk has now increased to around 18 pounds. My aunt and her husband got someone to build a place for them. Price wasn't bad. Wasn't as bad. Okay, got you. Yeah, milk has gone up around to $1. I've been hearing that coffee is going up substantially as well, which I don't really buy coffee, but I've been hearing that's been going up like crazy. Gas stayed the same. We haven't had any effect with gas prices, but things are going up a little bit, I guess, overall in Egypt. I'm not sure how the inflation has been where you guys are, but at the same time, our money has gotten increased in value, so it's not really as bad. It's almost like a even out. Yeah, it's basically evened out. But shout out to everybody going to Ghana and building homes and things like that. And that's awesome. I really enjoy the Vanessa Canby channel. She always documents her houses and stuff like that. So definitely seems like the prices are still in a couple hundred thousands and stuff like that. But it is. I love the whole continent, but I enjoy the East the most. Okay, I got you. Chicken is expensive here now. Wow. Okay. Yeah, shout out to chicken. Like what they're talking as far as pricing, Big King Kingston, as far as pricing of chicken. I'm hearing a lot about inflation and things like that in different areas. Yeah, I know the East is cool. Dom, you know, Tanzania, Rwanda, Kenya, stuff like that. Hello from Kenya. Shout out to Kenya. What's going on? What's going on? Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Like, get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Everybody come on in here and smash your like button, guys. Smash your like button. Let's go ahead and get 5 more likes, guys. 5 more likes in this live so we can get up to 45 likes. 45 likes. If you have any questions, feel free to ask those questions. You know, if you want to have any questions, you know, about moving to Africa, moving to Egypt, which airlines I recommend, cost of items here, feel free to ask them. You know, I try to go live, try to answer questions when I'm live, you know. You got a girlfriend over there yet cooking you dinner? LOL. Man, not really. You know, unless I settle for an Egyptian, it's going to be difficulties, massive difficulties. You don't really see black people overall out here. You see black Egyptians, I guess, but you don't really see black people at all over here, especially not the ones that would be preferred for somebody like me. How is a ninja motorcycle? What you mean ninja? But the motorcycle has been fine. You know what I mean? It's been fine. Oh, how much is a ninja motorcycle? So if you're talking about like a Ninja 400, they don't have those, man. They don't even have those out here, man. I went to a guy who actually imports bikes, and he says he doesn't even get those in, but he does get the Ninja 600s and or Ninja 650s. So they do have those out here. But it seems like my best bet as far as the next upgrade is going to be a CBR, a Honda 600cc bike. You know, that seems like it's going to be the next best bet. Either the CBR 600RR or the 600 F4i. Those seem like the 2 best options as far as the upgrade goes. I would have liked the Ninja 400, but they don't have them. They had one motorcycle that was a 500, but it was like a Honda Rebel, which is more like the cruiser style, and I don't want that. I want a sport bike. So I'm looking. It's probably going to be the 600RR or the 600 F4i. But the pricing of those are around 4,000 to 5,000 US for a 600cc bike. 4,000 to 5,000 US. You love Honda too? Yeah. A lot of people say the Hondas are pretty easy to ride and things like that. So I think that's a good next option. Shoot. All right, so I'm gonna drop in right now the Cash App. No, I can't do a 300. That's too small. Drop in the Cash App, and I'm also gonna drop in the PayPal as well. Yeah, that 300 would be too small for me. He said he wouldn't be wrong. I know, wouldn't mind having a lady cooking it up every now and then. Something like, I don't know. Coco Brown is laughing. Yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is. It would be easier to have somebody else cook. He doing what you're doing. Your inspiration. I appreciate that. John, you get a little 600. Yeah, I gotta get a 600. You know, it just makes sense to buy one bike instead of having to buy another entry level and then go up from there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's live stream, man. I want to do a quick live, talk to you guys, talk to the streets, announce to you guys that man, should be a whole lot of content coming your way. Of course, we got the book that's out now, available for pre-order. Why Everything You Know About Money Is a Lie, or Why Everything You Know About Money Is Wrong. No, the roads here are pretty straight. The reason why I wouldn't get a 1,000 or a leader bike is on the fact that 2 things. Number one, there's a speed bump every 10 feet. There's a million speed bumps. So I would never, ever get to use a 1,000cc like ever. However, 600, you know, is definitely still quick enough to where you can kind of use a good amount of its power without having to get super high up in RPM ranges. And so I think that's why 600 would be a little bit better. With a 1,000, a lot of times you got to get really high up in RPMs to kind of get that torque and kind of get the feeling of speed. With a 600, I can get that feeling of speed at a much lower RPM, and I can kind of use more of its power, I think, on the roads here. So I think that's pretty much the main reason why I wouldn't even. This 1,000cc would be useless. But I think 600 will be straight. But I've been riding that bike, man. I think we were almost at 10,000 kilometers on that joint already. We're almost at 10,000 kilometers. I think we're at like 9,800 or 9,500 or pretty close to that 10K mark. So man, the miles have been going crazy. And if you're just not jumping in, you want to know what's going on, I need everybody to smash like. I need everybody to smash the like button. I need everybody to help me get to 45 likes. So let's get 2 more of you guys to smash like. 2 more of you guys to smash the like. You know, because the more you like the video, the more YouTube knows you're enjoying the content, and the more they share it out to people. And if you're curious about what was my biggest regret, or do I regret moving to Africa, it's not personally that I regret moving to Africa. It's more so that I regret not having not having a bigger goal after the move to Africa. You know, that's kind of been the biggest problem. Is I wish I would have set bigger targets for myself. I may have set my targets a little bit too low and just saying, oh, I want to move to Africa. You know, I should have had something else kind of lined up or set up to say, okay, I want to move to Africa and do X, Y, and Z. And I recommend everybody who's looking to move to the continent kind of do the same thing yourself. You know what I mean? Kind of do the same thing yourself. But yeah, it's definitely important, you know. As far as the trip to Jordan, man, and probably the trip to Jordan, you know, I'm definitely more likely y'all willing in the future going to be heading in that direction. However, I think it's a matter of when, you know what I mean? It's a matter of when. And because of course I don't like to just move off of willy-nilly. I like to try to go based off of scripture and things of that nature. And so based off of a lot of things that have been revealed to me in scripture, you know what I mean? I think the timing has to be right before I go ahead and make that play over to Jordan. Definitely. Have you considered moving to sub-Saharan Africa? I lived in Tanzania. The first country that I lived in Africa was Tanzania. A lot of scamming going on, a lot of stealing going on. A lot of people got robbed. You know, a lot of visa issues going on. A lot of, you know, overpricing going on. You know. So sub-Saharan is cool. It's very cool. It's very nice. I think every Black person should experience sub-Saharan. You got to experience sub-Saharan. You have to, you know, because it's going to open up your minds to the possibilities of a Black nation, which a lot of people have never seen. You know, but I personally can't be out here saying, like, people try to say like sub-Saharan is like the golden place to be. When it's like, it's cool, it's very nice, but at the same time, it's the way of living is not always optimal. Also you and I have the same spiritual beliefs. Have you come across diaspora like that? Yeah. A lot of diaspora that I hang around is like that. You know what I mean? I shared out a video today from my guy Jared. Let me go ahead and put his channel into the description. My guy Jared recently started a channel, also a believer of the Most High, and also a believer in the Most High. You know what I mean? And keeping the commandments and things of that nature. Man, I gotta go see it. So I gotta go to your subscription tab sometimes. You know, keeping the commandments of the Most High and things of that nature. He recently started a channel, and so of course, being that I rock with him and things like that, I'm gonna try to promote his channel to promote his channel to other people as well. So what I'm gonna do is drop his link in right now. Yeah, so that's the link right there. So if you guys want to check out. If you're gonna check out my guy Jared on set, you know, check out his channel. You know what I mean? Cool dude, real cool dude. Pretty much hang out with him just about every day now, especially with going to the gym and things like that. I just left LA for a vacation. It's crazy expensive there. I plan to take your course soon. I was on contract and was too busy to take it before. Okay, got you. That's awesome. Are you going live soon, Shay Vlogs? Big King Keys want to know when you going live, Shay. Shay said smash the like button. She should drop the answer in the chat soon. Yeah, everybody saying smash the like button. Yes, get up to 50 likes, guys. 50 likes. Get one more of you guys to smash the like button. One more of you guys to smash the like button. Things of that nature. I know a lot of you guys are having issues definitely with the cost of living in the United States of America at this moment in time. The cost of living is rising substantially for most of you guys. And as a result, you know, it's important to have other streams of income. There's more money in circulation now than there ever has been at any point in history. Yet most people are struggling now more than ever. And so one of the big reasons why is because we have been financially lied to, right? We have a lot of financial misinformation, and we've been taught the wrong rules of money. Now, I live by a certain set of rules when it comes to money, and they're counterproductive to it's very counterproductive to what most people would think and what most people will believe. However, they seem to work, right? And so I got a new book coming out. I'm dropping a link into the chat right now. I have a new book coming out. You can get it now for pre-order for just $4 US. You can get it now for pre-order. Of course, the book is not finished yet. You know, we're just still in the planning phase, and we're going to start writing after we finish the plan. But essentially, when a book does come out, you'll be able to have access to it completely for the $4 price point. The price point of the book when it's actually launched will be anywhere from $9.99 to $12.99. So of course, you're going to get a good deal if you guys kind of jump into it now. But yeah, in that book, we're going to kind of reveal to you guys the secrets that the bank use to kind of keep people poor. You know what I mean? We're going to talk a lot about the fractional reserve system. You know, if you guys don't know about that, you know, for every dollar you give the bank, they can loan that dollar out 9 times. Now, it's going to take you around 8 years to earn 1% of your money. However, the banks are loaning your money, every single dollar you give them out 9 times at an interest rate of anywhere from 3 to 23%, you know, most times. And they're giving you not even a single percent on your money. Now, money normally loses around 3% of its spending power each year. But right now, we're going through something called basically inflation, and massive inflation at that. And so what's happening is your money is losing at a rate of around 15% a year. That's by some estimates, around 15% a year. And so that's why we're noticing prices being way higher than we're ever used to seeing them. Prices normally increase little by little by little, that 3%, and the wages normally increase around the same rate. So it doesn't typically. How do I purchase the book now? It's the link that I just dropped in. The link is pinned up to the top of the chat, or I'm gonna drop it in for you again right now. Unbound. You can click on that and go ahead and get the pre-order. You know, the pre-order is basically just reserving your copy of the book. All right, it's reserving your copy of the book. And so, yeah, it's something called the fractional reserve system. And so they're loaning your money out 9 times for every dollar you give them. And so what's happening is they're getting anywhere from a 3 to 23% interest rate on your money, and they're giving you less than 1%. And so that's a problem. That's a really big problem. So if you have your money sitting in a bank, you're losing money every single day. And you're losing it at a rate that's extremely quick. Now, the other terminology is, what do you do with your money then if you're not supposed to have it in a bank? And that's what we're going to cover within the book. You know what I mean? We want to expose the way the banking system works and then give you the blueprint to be able to beat the banks. Many people don't know, Saudi Arabia is moving on from the petrodollar to the $1. USD is falling fast. Babylon is falling. Yes, of course. That's very important as well. Understanding that a fiat currency only has value when other countries acknowledge the value that it has. Fiat currencies are valued based off of the perception. And as a perception of a country begins to decrease, so does the value of that country's currency. And so with somebody like Joe Biden in office, who's a very weak and elderly man, it's showing that people don't respect the United States. You know, for somebody like Putin to say to the United States, boy, if you intervene in my business, basically, I'm going to slap you down with some weapons of mass destruction. And for Joe Biden to basically be like, and shut his mouth, that's showing the weakness that the United States is actually basically going through at this moment in time. People don't respect the U.S. no more. People don't respect the U.S. at all. And so that's why people don't mind dishing the U.S. dollar, because they can dish a dollar, and what's Joe Biden going to do about it? Nothing. You know, he's going to sit there and allow it to be so. And it's going to, of course, hurt the American people the most. And so, you know, that's kind of how the fiat currency system works. But we're going to talk about all that within the book and kind of give you guys a very good understanding of what all is happening in the financial landscape and how to kind of maneuver. You know what I mean? Because people are still becoming extremely wealthy in this moment in time, but it's the people who are doing the right things. When inflation increases, the asset class that's hurt the most is cash, right? Because cash is not an asset. But we're going to talk about what assets are and what asset classes I think are best to invest in. But you know how this type of things work. I think it's going to be a great book. I think a lot of people are going to get a lot of value from it. I think a lot of people are going to learn a lot from it. And I want you guys to get in on a pre-order price. If you guys want to actually pre-order the book, you can do that actually right now. I'm going to drop the link into the chat. Boom. I'm going to link into the chat right now. Go ahead and make a purchase of that book right now and get yourself the pre-order for US dollars. You're going to be saving a good amount of money. You know what I mean? Because again, the full price of the book will be anywhere from $9.99 to $12.99. Speaking of that as well, if you guys like the videos, you guys like the content, you want to support the content, feel free to hit the super chat. which is a money sign icon in the chat. Click on that, buy a super chat or buy a super sticker. Also, at the same time, you can also get a Cash App, which I'm No Limit Shay Vlog is going to drop into the chat right now. Or you can also go ahead and get a Cash App or a PayPal. You can donate to the No Limit Eddie channel by doing either one of those two. We just got a PayPal right now for my guy, Big King Kingston. It seems like. Shout out to Big King Kingston. I'm not sure if that maybe it's from him buying the book. I'm not sure. More than likely, something I have my PayPal attached to the site as well. But yeah, everybody feel free to hit the PayPal. Everybody feel free to hit the Cash App. Shay Vlogs just dropped it in. The Cash App is that thing with the money sign in front of it. And then the PayPal is that link. Click on the link and you can get you can donate to the channel via PayPal. And I greatly appreciate either way you want to do it. Shay Vlog, it was a Friday quote. Debo. That's on the pre-order. Okay, got you, Big King Kingston. How did you get so smart so young? Thank you for your content. You know, I never really consider myself to be smart in particular. You know, I just am somebody who likes to study different things. You know what I mean? But, you know, all praise to the Most High, because I think that's kind of what it comes down to. You know, there's a lot of people that were in the same environment as me that are, you know, got multiple cases, that are in jail, that are dead, you know. So the Most High, for whatever reason, decided to put certain things into my heart and made me receptive to the guidance that he gave. And I think that's what it comes down to. But yeah, everybody, shout out to everybody who's on this live stream right now. Shout out to everybody who's pre-ordering the book. I appreciate that. I'm excited to go ahead and get this game out to the streets. You know what I mean? Like I said, the goal is to really start providing income opportunities for the streets and for the people. We have to begin to relearn things and learn things the right way this time around. And so, you know, I'm beyond excited to continue to provide information and knowledge that I have with other people. I think I can just break certain concepts down in ways that people can understand them. And I think that's why this book is going to be awesome for a lot of people. Get your pre-orders in now. You definitely get them in now. You know what I mean? Because the way I do everything is I like to reward people who take action. I like to reward people who get in early. You know what I mean? Same thing with the course. It's the course that is now $500, started off at $49. And so people who got in early really were able to get a still of a deal. You know what I mean? Everything that I drop has an immense amount of value attached to it. You know, I don't just drop things for the sake of dropping things. I drop things that I say, okay, the streets need this. And so right now, with a lot of the confusion, a lot of the stress going on with a lack of understanding of financial literacy, I understand that the streets need this information. And so I'm saying, okay, let's create some content for the streets. Do you use a GoPro? No, I use a Osmo Action. I use an Osmo Action to go ahead and film my videos. For all my videos, Osmo Action. If not my Osmo Action, then I use my phone, my Google Pixel. We're going to be live for another 10, 9, 8, 7, another 7 minutes. Another 7 minutes on this live stream. We're going to go ahead and end it off. You know, but if you guys want to have any questions, feel free to ask them. You guys want to get any Cash Apps in, PayPal's in, feel free to do that. We're going to, of course, continue to drop in the PayPal and the Cash Apps as well throughout the rest of today's video. And feel free to hit the super chat. The super chat is a money sign icon in the chat. Click on that, buy a super chat or buy a super sticker. You know, but yeah, we're going to just basically go ahead and rock out today. Just wanted to go live for a quick 1 hour. I know I haven't gone live for a little minute in time. And so I wanted to make sure I did this today. Crazy part is I'm actually a little bit hungry. So I honestly might end this live stream and cook some food. That's what honestly, that's probably what I'm about to do, is cook some food right now. I've been minimizing my eating out actually too, which has been crazy. Because I've been going to the gym and having to eat more calories. I've just been cooking a lot more food. Well, pay services. Which mean by pay services? I'll make sure I'm understanding you right. And you're talking about out in Egypt or out in Tanzania or where? Yeah. So all of them work. It's just sometimes you need a VPN for them. You know, I use mostly PayPal and Cash App, but people use Venmo. Venmo works. Cash App works. PayPal works. With Cash App, you gotta have a VPN on. PayPal, you don't need a VPN. Venmo, I don't have a Venmo personally. I just never used it. Zelle, if you have a Bank of America account, Zelle works without a VPN. Oh, for ATM withdrawal. Okay, got you. Yeah, so long as you have a debit card with a chip on there, you can use it at ATMs. I normally withdraw my cash off of a Cash App card. So that's what we normally withdraw cash. I prefer using the Cash App card and the fact that the fees are minimal. You know, a $2 fee, which you'll pay on Cash App. When it comes to PayPal, man, we one time pulled cash out and paid $12 in fees. And so since then we said, whoa, screw Cash App and their cards. You know, of course, my preferred bank account is Charles Schwab. High yield interest checking account. They reverse you all your fees, which I appreciate. So you can, you know, spend the money and they'll refund you all the fees, which is awesome. PayPal does not do that. I just got my Charles Schwab card back. Shout out to Sade for that, bringing that back in for me. But no, we have we can basically pull cash out with any card that you want to use, but it's just about who you want to pay in fees. But they have kombucha out there. They may have kombucha, but I never really poured that up, you know. I never really poured up kombucha, but they probably will have it, you know, at the more like import stores. But as far as, you know, me actually ever looking for, I never have, you know. But sometimes they do have alcohol in them, which might be a issue for it being a Muslim country. But you know, we never know. You just never know. Any last minute questions? Feel free to ask them, man. We are going to be live for another minute or so. Another minute or so. We're going to go ahead and head off for this live. I'm going to go ahead and cook me some food. You guys know how that goes. Yeah, I'm drinking Dasani, but let me show you the water that I like out here. Hold on. This is water I like to pour up. It's called Hayat. We found this is actually the preferred water. When we first got here, we wasn't pouring up Hayat. We was pouring up Dasani only, you know. But we quickly learned and quickly found out. When you guys are smashing like, we quickly learned and we quickly found out that Dasani is actually the better water. And so, I mean, Hayat is a better water than Dasani, but you know, all that stuff goes. What's your pay name so I can send money? I'll drop the link to my PayPal. If you click on that link for PayPal, you can send the cash that way, or my Cash App is money sign eddiebulk. Any plans of going to the Congo? No plans of going to the Congo. No plans of going to the Congo. You know, I honestly, man, I've been enjoying Egypt so much. You know, I've been enjoying Egypt so much. Now, I have heard that you may have to, you know, leave the country after a year and then come back. Or also, people say you may leave the country after 5 years and come back. So I don't know. But if I have to leave the country, I'll be honest with you guys. One country that I like just for a vacation, I think will be interesting is Morocco. I know somebody in my comments was really telling me they love black people in Morocco. You should check out Morocco. It's a really cool country. That would be a cool country to visit as well. Just for like kind of like a leave the country and then come back. I think that would be kind of cool. To experience what it's like out there. Do they have Chase Bank there? They don't have no American banks here. Like I never seen any American banks. More so, they just accept a Chase Bank card more than likely. You know, American Express card and stuff like that, but not like actual branch. I don't think they have any American like Bank of America, Wells Fargo's. They don't have any branches. I don't think in Egypt, but I might be wrong. The banks that I see out here is a bank called Alex Bank, a bank called the Egypt National Bank. There's a bank called CIB. There's a bank called QNB. There's a bank called Bank Mixer or Messier. I don't know. A couple of banks like that. But other than that, man, we've been live for an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream off. I appreciate all you guys for being on here, man. Appreciate all you guys for being on here. Said Morocco is a place to visit. Okay, got you. So maybe it is a good place to visit. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Willing. Peace.